A baby boy less than 1 year old suddenly appears at the entrance of a wolf den. The first one to find him is a young wolf cub. The cub does not bare its fangs. Instead, it looks very worried. Soon, the male wolf and female wolf rush out like arrows. But when they see clearly that the thing in front of them is actually a human baby, both wolves pull back their teeth. They cannot understand why a human child would appear at the door of their home.
How did it get here?
I don't know.
The wolf mother sticks out her tongue and gently licks the blood on the baby. Very soon she realizes this blood does not belong to the child. In other words, this baby boy has just gone through a terrifying bloody tragedy. But before the wolf parents can figure it out, a jackal covered in flies suddenly runs to the cave entrance. The moment it sees the baby, it starts drooling with hunger. But when it sees 2 wolves blocking the way,
Your master calls. You best go quickly. He sounds an ill-tempered tonight.
That he does, that he does.
the jackal knows it cannot win, so it can only turn and run away. The wolf parents do not dare waste time. They immediately take this human cub back to the wolf pack's territory and call a pack council. The wolves look at the baby boy in front of them. No one can explain where he came from, but every wolf is worried because humans are creatures animals have long learned to stay away from. Even if it is only a baby, it could still bring danger to the whole pack. But whether this child can survive will ultimately depend on Akala, the wolf leader's decision. At the council, almost no wolf agrees to keep the human cub. Right then, the Black Panther Bagheera appears. He brings the wolf pack a freshly killed deer, hoping to trade this prey, and beg the wolves not to kill the child, because just a few days earlier, it was Bagheera who saved the baby boy from the python. Akala stays silent for a moment. Then in the end, he goes against everyone and decides to keep this human cub. But right at this moment, the evil tiger Shere Khan from the jungle also arrives at the wolf council. Behind him is that greedy jackal. Shere Khan is the most notorious creature in the jungle. He hunts humans everywhere and does whatever he wants, never caring about the consequences. This insane behavior has already angered every animal, but no one can truly do anything to him. Shere Khan directly demands that the wolf pack hand over the human cub because he has just killed a group of humans, including the baby boy's parents. He simply did not realize at the time that he had missed this child.
The cub is mine. I have already tasted its mother's blood. It is my right.
You're right according to whose law?
After hearing this, all the wolves bare their fangs at the same time and move step by step towards Shere Khan and the jackal. Akela warns Shere Khan, this human cub is now under the protection of the wolf pack. If Shere Khan dares to touch him, the pack will never let him go. Seeing the situation turn against him, Shere Khan can only leave behind a threat, saying that one day he will eat this human cub. Then he turns and leaves. From that day on, the baby boy survives among the wolves. The wolf pack gives him the name Mowgli. Years later, Mowgli is raised by the animals. His best companion is the Black Panther Bagheera. Mowgli always loves riding on Bagheera's back, following him as they run through the jungle. Bagheera is both his friend and his teacher. He teaches Mowgli how to hunt and how to use strength. He also teaches him to keep kindness in his heart. Every time they kill prey, Bagheera tells Mowgli, before the prey takes its last breath, he must look straight into its eyes. That way its soul will not leave alone. But even though Mowgli grows up in the wolf pack, he is still not very welcome. Besides his wolf father and wolf mother, who still treat him gently like before, Mowgli's only real friend is a little albino wolf named Boot. Mowgli and Boot have one thing in common. They are both isolated by the wolf pack and both looked down on by their own kind. Just like that, Mowgli lives a peaceful life for several years, until one day he is swimming in a pond deep in the jungle. When Mowgli dives underwater, he suddenly notices the fish around him start scattering in panic. He looks up toward the surface and sees that evil tiger, who has not appeared for years, standing right at the edge of the pond. Shere Khan slowly lowers his head to drink. The blood in his mouth spreads across the water little by little. Clearly, he has just killed another prey. Mowgli can only hold his breath tightly and hide himself underwater. He does not dare make a single sound. Only after Shere Khan finally leaves does Mowgli burst out of the water. Then he turns and runs for his life. But very soon, Shere Khan's roar comes from behind him. As a human running on 2 legs, Mowgli has no chance of outrunning an evil tiger. In the panic, his foot suddenly slips and he falls straight into a tiger trap. Mowgli's scream instantly spreads through the whole jungle. Bagheera hears the sound from far away and immediately charges toward his location. And Mowgli inside the trap has at least survived by luck, because he is not pierced by the wooden spikes. He happens to land right in the gap between them.